新年快乐 to all you motherfuckers out there. Prozzie here, and I am so bored. I'm bored out of my mind. Chinese New Year is my least favorite part of the year, and I think it's like that for most foreigners. I'm gonna show you why. And I'm on my roof right now, just to show you what happens around Chinese New Year. Now, on Chinese New Year, people love blowing up fireworks, which is great. It's good fun. But the problem with that is it creates a lot of pollution around this time of year, coupled with the fact that China uses coal to heat their homes and things like that. It's not a very pretty looking time of year. Take a look at this. So I don't know if you can kind of see behind me, but the air is horrible. It's really dirty. All the firecrackers that they blow up basically stay in the air for a little while. Chinese New Year Eve was last night. They didn't blow up as much fireworks as previous years because the Chinese government has been pleading with its people not to use fireworks this year because the air is just getting so bad. Watch this comparison between what the air usually looks like and what the air looks like right now. Again, Guangdong is it's pretty clean usually, but now it's just awful. You guys know that last week I got tonsillitis. A week after that, Max got tonsillitis. Everyone I know is sick. Sea-Milk's sick. The baby's sick. I mean, it's been pretty awful. I think to kind of subdue this boredom, I'm gonna get on one of my bikes and go for a little ride. So this is how bored I am. I'm driving to nowhere. I'm so bored. And it's really the thing about Chinese New Year is it's super lonely for foreigners, just because obviously we don't have families here, and that's what this year is all about. It's all about spending time with family and giving hongbaos, which is like lucky money to loved ones. There's actually a lot of police out today, which is not good, because I'm on a scooter, a petrol-powered scooter, which you are not allowed to have in Huizhou right now. So I'm driving this. You guys haven't seen this before, but this was a friend of mine's scooter, but he left for America, and so I kind of just took it. And I love scooters. I had a different scooter before that Winston sold me. I even made a whole video about it, but I didn't release it because it sucked. So I found it, and I took it for a little spin, and it died. I'm pretty sure the fuel line came off because I'm leaking gas all down the road. So the scooter actually blew up in 5 minutes. The whole side of it came out, which is great. It's just really weird because everyone knows that China is the most populated country in the world, and yet, if you look around, I mean, there's obviously some people out, but there's almost no one. And everything is closed. Everything is closed except for McDonald's and, whatever, fast food chains like that. But everything is just shut down. It's a ghost town. It's really boring. And then you get all your Chinese friends that come back to you and they're like, oh, how much money did you get? Isn't Chinese New Year just the best? And you're like, no, because you don't get any money. I mean, last year was great because I got to go to my friend's hometown in Xining. But, even then, I don't know, it was just, you feel really excluded, I guess, from the festivals. And I mean, that's probably how Chinese people feel during Christmas time, if they're studying abroad like America or something, because everyone's with their families and no one gets to spend time with them because they're Chinese. They don't really celebrate it like we do. This is so weird. Like, there's no traffic whatsoever. It's very odd. And this scooter, by the way, is the slowest piece of shit I've ever owned in my entire life. I don't know. I'm going to have to tear this thing apart and figure out what's wrong. Well, let's see if we can't do a little speed test. You guys watch the speedometer because it's embarrassing. Also, the other thing, too, is I filmed something on Sea-Milk's helmet, and his view on his GoPro is actually on his chin. And it's so much better than having it right here. I don't know how you guys have been putting up with this bullshit the whole time. This is awful. Anyways, let's get to the speed test. So I'm not on the throttle right now. I'm going to give it 40 kilometers an hour. 50 kilometers an hour. 60. Whoa! That is the oddest thing ever. Once you getting up to 60, it barely moves, but once you get there, it all of a sudden gets some kind of like turbo powered boost or something. Watch this. Let's see if we can get to 60. 30, 40, still 40. I'm running at a road. 50, 55 kilometers an hour. It's gonna hit 60 soon. And just look at this boost. 70. It's so stupid. Look how polluted and horrible and just desolate and empty this place looks right now. Honestly, I mentioned this in my last video about how, you know, China has just been killing me with its pollution, and honestly, it's just been kind of getting me down lately. I'm not too happy with the aesthetic that China has been providing me with. I scripted and kind of planned out and even filmed this whole video talking about that, but again, I didn't release that either because I wasn't happy with it. But lately, China's just been getting me down, and I'm starting to think, I'm starting to look to the future and figure out what's best for me and what do I want and how much more can China offer me. And, you know, I sat down with Seamilk and Vivi, and, you know, I kind of found out the only reasons I'm really staying here right now is for them. It's for YouTube. But, you know, I kind of realized that I'm not liking living here so much anymore. I'm bored and sad, and everything sucks for the most part. But that's usually just around this time of year. Maybe I'll get over it. I've been kind of looking at Japan a little bit, researching what it's like to live there. My big sister lived there for like a year, and she had a good time, and so I've been thinking about that. I don't know. It just hasn't been too happy, and I don't know why. I can't really put my finger on the reason why I feel this way. It's just been the way it is. Thank God it kind of rained, because rain, I mean, most of you guys watching are probably from America or Canada where there isn't a whole lot of pollution, but what rain can do is it really cleans out the air, and so I'm hoping all this pollution goes away. But yeah, Chinese New Year is just, it's kind of this awful, lonely time, and, you know, for Chinese people it's great. They get to spend all their time with their families and stuff. It's just not, I don't know, it's just not for me. Anyways, guys, this video was almost like an update video because I didn't release anything this week, or last week, I think. Mostly because I was sick. I got really, really sick. After I filmed that, you know, the pollution video, after I filmed that, the next day I got sick again and my tonsillitis came back. It was awful. I have another video that's coming out this week. I just have to finish it. It's just been really hard because, oh, my visor's fogging up. It's just been hard with Chinese New Year because Seamilk's really busy with the family, and so, you know, I don't have access to all the gear because I edit on his computer, and I use a lot of the gear there, and, you know, him busy with the family, it's been hard for me to get work done, and plus with this, like, depressive feeling lately, it's just been kind of hard to release content. Let's go up the sidewalk. Why not? This is how bored I am. Is this what my channel has come to? It's just me just talking about how horrible everything is and riding in places I shouldn't be. I remember one time I was driving a different scooter and the throttle got stuck and I drove up this ramp and almost died. I wonder if we can make it up. Oh man, this looks slippery. I don't know about this. And it's steep. I don't know. What do we think, boys? What do we think? Why not? Let's give it a try. No, the scooter's not gonna make it. I don't have enough power. This thing's such a piece of shit. Oh, the poor thing. I figured I'd just take it out to get the juices running. My boring video is coming to an end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check me out on Facebook. I do have a Prozzie page. I'll put the link somewhere in the video or in the description. Usually I can update you guys a lot quicker on Facebook than I can, you know,
than I can on YouTube. Also, thank you guys so much for the patron support. Holy cow. I'm trying to curse less. The support on Patreon's been so good. The fact that people are going to actually pay money to keep this channel really gives me the drive to, continue making videos. So yeah, stay positive, keep your stick on the ice. Happy Chinese New Year. I hope that you guys have a good week, and I'll catch you on the next episode.